Hey, what's up? Welcome to Vikings GamePlan. I'm Paul Allen. Bad news against the Buccaneers, so let's turn the frown upside down and beat the Chicago Bears in the final home game for the Minnesota Vikings in the 2020 season. Ron Johnson, Fox 9's Vikings Game Day Live. Pete Bercich, analyst for the Vikings Radio Network. Gentlemen, here are some pertinent numbers into Sunday's noon game in Minneapolis. Peter, you see these numbers, you know the Bears, Vikings already beat them. What do you think?
I'm surprised. You look at the Bears' numbers, and really the only top 10 that they have is in points allowed. Detroit, I think, took advantage of them through the air. Teams run the ball well against them when they're in a four-man type of a front. So I think with these numbers, you have to pick your spots if you're the Minnesota Vikings about when you want to run, when you want to throw the football, and exactly how you want to go about doing that. But overall, they're minus in the take give, which is usually what teams are when you're below 500.
The numbers to me, yeah, the Bears look bad, but for me, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at their last game because that's the team most likely to show up at US Bank Stadium because that's the team that are going to have that confidence, that swagger. Like, hey, if there's a crease, our guy can break it. And that's what, to me, stands out. The numbers is like, don't let the numbers fool you into thinking that this is a bad team. Like Pete said, defensively scoring. They're not allowing teams to put up points. They're bending, but they're not breaking. And so if this defense can get that offense from last week, they're a dangerous team.
With this particular Vikings team, where do you think it misses that home field advantage most?
Defensively. You talk about pass rush, okay? And we've been challenged with the pass rush really all season, especially when we're only sending 4. Missing Danielle Hunter is huge. But that's one of the biggest things that you get when you're at home is that the offense, the opponent's offense, cannot hear the quarterback. I just think about the Carolina game and the Dallas game and how much of a difference having that crowd. Offense is not being able to go forward on fourth down. Offense is not being able to really get off on the snap count. That noise and that excitement, I think really, it really changes. And you see the guys pregame, Paul, running out on the field like they always do, but there's nothing there, and you look at a guy like Cameron Dantzler and Gladney and go, wait until you step into this stadium when there's 65, 68,000 people. So the game's changed a little bit. It's helped us on the road as well. I think we did better in Seattle than we normally do because there wasn't the 12th man. So it's a bit of a wash.
Now, outstanding rookie Justin Jefferson, potentially rookie of the year. 7 touchdowns this year, all at home. Not that anybody would know because they're not there, but of course they're listening to the fan. 0 touchdowns on the road. This week on X's and O's, KFAN Vikings Radio Network, with my weekly chat with Mike Zimmer, we talked about JJ's progress.
Really good player. Has a chance to keep ascending. The thing I love about him, he competes, loves to go get the football. He's getting better in his blocking, which is important for Dalvin. These guys understand that Dalvin has a chance to go all the way. If the receivers are tight, the guys outside will block for him as well. And but he catches the ball so well. He's got great, unbelievable hands and starting to really understand the program better and better.
Ron, you first. Is Justin Jefferson better than Stefon Diggs? And if not now, do you think he will be?
Ooh, that's $1 million question. I'm going to say no, not right now. Can he be? Yes. You look at what he's done as a rookie, his acclimation to the NFL, the game-changing ability to be able to listen and learn from Adam Thielen, where I think Stefon Diggs and Adam Thielen were learning together. So numbers-wise, honestly, they're pretty close. Justin Jefferson, 16.5 yards per catch, where Stefon's at 11.6. But Stefon Diggs, 100 catches this year, is really eclipsing Justin by 35 catches. So I think, they are neck and neck, but I got to give the edge to Stefon Diggs just because of the explosion and the swagger that he brings to the game.
Yeah, and this is like a rare win-win situation in the NFL where I think Stefon Diggs went to a place that's better for him. Where Stefon was big for us was his 17 yards per average on the catch, and I think Justin Jefferson is doing exactly the same thing. This is a better offense for Justin Jefferson, and Buffalo is a better offense for Stefon Diggs. And, oh, by the way, we are paying Justin Jefferson a lot less than Buffalo is paying Stefon Diggs. So from a GM standpoint, yeah, you won. You definitely won this one, and I do think both receivers are in the spots that are best for them. And I don't know if there's much of a drop off at all. Losing Stefon Diggs has not affected this offense that much.